Hello there and welcome to my review of the VKB Gladiator Twin HOSAS flight sticks, comprising of the NXT EVO Omni throttle on the left and the premium NXT EVO Space Combat Edition on the right. I've been using these sticks for about a year now, primarily playing Elite Dangerous, and thought this would be a good time to put out a review. So if you're trying to decide if flight sticks are for you, or maybe thinking of an upgrade, do watch on. At this point I want to make it clear that this is not a sponsored video, so therefore my thoughts and comments are my own and reflect my honest opinion on my time spent using these flight sticks. Now I'm going to cover a number of different perspectives, so let's get on to it. Before I upgraded to these VKB flight sticks, I had been using an X52 Pro HOSAS, widely regarded as entry-level flight sticks. I remember noticing an instant feeling of a superior build quality with the VKB sticks, and that put a big smile on my face. I noticed specifically the lack of movement on both the X and Y axis when letting go of the sticks, and the smoothness of the sticks returning to centre no matter what position they were in previously. Compare that to the X52 Pro. Now you can still tell that they are plastic and can imagine that there are flight sticks out there that will feel nicer in the hand, but factoring the price bracket of these flight sticks, there really is no room to complain. Starting with the right hand stick, the hats and buttons feel easily accessible, and the centre hat A3 and top right hat A4 have a satisfying click on each of its four-way axis. The only small issue I sometimes have is that the 8-way hat A1 sometimes registers the wrong direction in game. So if I'm in the middle of a space fight, I can press up on this hat, and then as it bounces back it can register a downstroke, which can be a minor annoyance. I don't think this is a fault, but the sensitivity sometimes has caught me out. Again with the hat on the side here, when trying to click the hat down, I could sometimes find I would accidentally be pushing the hat up or left while I was pitching or rolling, so I'd recommend this particular hat be used whilst not needing to fly. Now I can perhaps resolve both these issues by rebinding this to a different function, but that isn't my ideal solution, so I thought it was worth mentioning. One button I do like on these sticks are the grey B1 buttons located at the top and side of each stick. They can be bound to whichever function in game you need to access both regularly and quickly. I find that no matter what I'm doing with these sticks, these buttons are very easy to access, and I never seem to miss them when I need them. Here I am, using the B1 buttons on the left stick, which I bind to toggling flight assist on and off, that helps with pitching speeds. I also like the placement of the pinky button, which again is very easily accessible, and I've had no issues or any awkwardness in using this no matter the position of either stick. So in summary, overall I'd give this stick a good 9 out of 10. My hand sits nicely on the grips, the triggers and the buttons are easy to reach for me. Now the 8-way hat can be a little too sensitive for my liking, and I find that the central hat for my thumb can be a little too easy to choose the wrong direction while pitching or rolling, but nothing that can't be resolved with a quick rebind of the controls. Overall, an excellent product, and certainly one over the past year I've been very happy with. Now the left hand stick unfortunately did not initially feel quite as comfortable. The grip is quite a bit higher than I would ideally like, and even though I'm used to it now, when I got my old X52 throttle out of storage for this video, I have to admit, it instantly felt more comfortable to hold. Combined with the height, reaching the buttons definitely feels a little more awkward when the throttle is pushed forward. I kinda wish they could put all the sheer number of hats and button combos from the VKB Omni throttle and transfer it to the X52 Pro. I am nitpicking slightly though, and this is by no means a deal breaker. I have logged plenty of hours using this Omni throttle, which has given me a lot of enjoyable gameplay. You do get the option at point of sale of either the Omni throttle, which I have here, or you can choose another premium NXT Evo stick, just a mirror of the right hand model to use with the left hand. Both with the same functionality, just the Omni throttle is leant over to mimic a throttle. With the benefit of hindsight, I think I would have bought another NXT Evo stick for the left hand instead of the Omni throttle. The Omni throttle doesn't seem to offer anything extra for me, with its slightly more awkward grip and more of a stretch to reach the buttons at full throttle. So to summarise, in my opinion the Omni throttle isn't as comfortable as the premium NXT Evo stick. So overall I'd give the Omni stick a 7 out of 10. Functionally it's excellent, especially if you're playing a game that requires a lot of keybinds, but if ultimate comfort is a priority for you, then perhaps getting the left hand version of the premium NXT Evo stick would be best. Now I am aware you can buy brackets that can help with the setting of the height of the HOSAS, and if you have these brackets or are thinking of getting some, then this may well resolve this issue. If however, like me, you have a relatively simple setup with just a gaming chair and a desk, and your ability to alter the height of the sticks is limited, then it's something you should definitely think about before purchasing them. After about a year of use, I can confidently say that I've logged hundreds of hours of gameplay on these flight sticks, and the bottom line is that they are just as good today as the day I got them out of the box. One of the greatest positives of these sticks are their consistency. The small delicate changes you make in pitch and roll are fed back accurately, and after plenty of use, there is no hint of drift when the sticks are idle. Now there are other videos out there that go into detail of how this build quality is achieved, but that's way over my head though. All I know is that after a year of constant use, these flight sticks work just as well as when they were brand new and show no signs of wear and tear with either the sticks, the buttons or the hats. On my old X52 Pro stick, I did have issues with drift, which made delicate flight and targeting very difficult, and was the main reason I bought new flight sticks. But I can confidently say that I have had no issues with these with the VKB controllers, and I also have no issues giving this 10 out of 10. Please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel if this video has assisted in helping you decide on whether a HOSAS is for you or not. If you're looking for some further information on these flight sticks, I've linked some excellent videos in the video description, which go into more detail on grip customization and build quality. Keep an eye out for another video I'll be releasing shortly, which goes into detail on the keybinds I use for Elite Dangerous. We'll be looking for your feedback on improvements I can make. For now though, thank you for watching.